Rosemary Hicks is like about falling a few times. So far, nothing broken. Oh my gosh. The one thing I want to say about that is falling is not without consequences. Just because you don't break a bone doesn't mean that you don't develop this fear of falling. You develop this like lack of confidence in yourself, and sometimes that lack of confidence translates into taking dangerous steps, which then promotes more and more falling. So if you look at statistics, once you have one fall, your chances of having another are more than 50%. And it's sometimes, maybe it is like because of more sitting, muscle weakness, other factors involved, but there's a huge, cognitive component to this fear of falling, not trusting myself anymore. Do I know how to do this? Am I going to be okay? And that leads to social isolation. I don't want to go out with my friends because what if I fall down at the restaurant and I embarrass them or me, or I can't get up, or I can't get out of the chair? I mean, this is a common complaint that I hear a lot of, that it's the outside social that's really tough, and they get so isolated because they're afraid to go to a party, because what if they forget their words, or what if somebody else isn't able to wait for that response? And that anxiety is another non-motor symptom, but it's also a symptom you and I feel in social situations, right? I mean,
Mhm.
you get anxious and that anxiety will just make everything go out of your brain.
Wow. Yeah, no, it's so true. It really is, like that our cognitive, our mind, our confidence, all that's huge factors when we're talking about these kinds of things, whether it's applying for a job, whether it's getting out the door, whether it's going to an event, whether it's being able to complete a task, and then the limitations that what we're going through, but then not only like the mental and the external environmental, and it just kind of compounds.
Well, what I want to say though is that cognition is impacted by blood flow, by exercise,
Hmm.
right? So if you know who Jimmy Choi is, he is a young onset Parkinson's patient. He is, I think he was 20, in his 20s or 30s, but he was on the Ninja Warriors. This is a
Hmm.
guy who, he does a lot of speaking engagements, and you'll see him backstage doing like push-ups and sit-ups and stuff, because flow into his brain. And all of those brain diseases, Alzheimer's and anything, any kinds of dementias, they are all mitigated with exercise. The more blood flow you can get through there, the better. You're just clearing out the system, right? You're moving things along. And so, those ones who have events to go to, my advice is always, all right, you got to get up, get sweaty. Your heart rate needs to be, really nice and high, so that you can just get totally ready for that. And then you're sharp. You can think about it. Everything
Wow.
goes better. You move better. Think better.
Okay, so encourage your fellow Parkinson friends and family to move,
Move.
right?
Yes.
Move, getting
The better,
encouraging them to
the
get out
more,
there. Okay, that's a
the
takeaway I'm
more, listen, the
taking.
more, the better.